My name is Bob Barnes, and I'm a region landscape architect for the Washington State Department of Transportation. I've worked for the department for 30 years, doing many large-scale restoration type projects, but none more meaningful than the one that we did last weekend, which was to plant 1,000 trees collectively as a community. And those trees are going to have a lasting legacy for not only us, but our children and their children.
Well, it is a great day to be in Olympia. It's a great day to celebrate successes, and it's a great day to acknowledge all of the wonderful people that make up our community.
They say success has 1,000 mothers and fathers, and I'm pleased to stand up here and speak and thank you all and claim part of the success as my own. But I hope you all know that this is Joe Roush's baby. Joe, stand up, please.
I think less was more in this case, especially when we started with the buttons that just said, 1,000 trees one day. Didn't give any other information, didn't even have the web page. It created a real covert sort of thing. People started seeing the buttons, and then they would ask, hey, what's that? And because we were only giving buttons to people who knew what was going on, they'd say, oh, that's the city's project. Yeah, we're going to plant 1,000 trees in one day on March 29th.
Our goal was always 1,000 trees. I just didn't, having never done anything quite like this before at this large a scale, had no idea what it was going to entail. So much planning, so much preparation.
Rain and snow fell the day before, but the weather cleared as the tents rose on March 29th. Hundreds of trees needed to be taken to their planting destinations.
I thought I'd save the stuff.
The Urban Forestry Volunteer Coordinator has been working non-stop.
Man, we're at such a high number with volunteers. The final count will definitely be after the event because there's over 700. There very well could be 1,000, so.
It is now clear to everyone that planning for 1,000 trees requires 1,000 tasks.
There was sort of a point where we sent out a formal email to the city council members saying, we are going to do this. And again, that was sort of like the rock being dropped in the puddle, and a little wave started. Now, fast forward 5.5 months, standing here the day before the project, and we're kind of standing here, and you look off, and just right there is this 40-foot tidal wave just coming, of people and trees and everybody that's interested in the project and anybody you talk to about it and how excited they are. And I'm thinking, okay, there's no way to resist it. There's no way to control it. We really don't have any control. We're pretty much just going to put enough tree experts out there in the field, get the trees in the right location, point people in the right place, and just kind of let the wave of people and trees just sort of kind of happen.
You start out with planning as the main vein, and then you go to a slightly smaller vein that it has to do with neighborhood contacts, and then that splits off into volunteers and locations. Have a project manager, somebody who is tracking the entire project as you go along, somebody who's got their eyes on the goal, but yet understands that all of these other components need to go along with it.
The morning of the event commences with a shovel full of fashion.
And the special shoes.
Beautiful.
Fashion plate of the day. Are you playing?
Hey, however you divide up is okay.
Well, plus we're all even. 1, 2, 3, say tree. Thank you.
Now, we're not going to prune roots unless we have to. Okay? We want to feather the roots out, pull them apart all the way around the root ball, straighten them out as much as we can, and on the bottom we're going to feather them out and try to get them straightened out so they can go horizontal.
Okay, team leaders, you should have this map with you already. Team leaders, if you have not been assigned a map, come see me. But for team leaders, on your map is a sticker with the contact information. That's Galen's contact number. If anything comes up, you'll want to call us.
We won't do any pruning on the upper crown of the tree unless we have a broken branch.
3 trees to do right there, and then we've got some more over here, more here, and then down that way. So I thought we'd just go down to Madison, and then we'll work our way down that way.
And work they did.
Give trees a chance.
Hello, everybody, and a special hello to the tree planters. Thanks so much for being here today for an event that we are all very excited about, the 15th Arbor Day celebration at the Olympia Timberland Library. He who plants a tree plants a hope. This morning, all of you, all of us, have planted a hope.
Today we planted over 1,000 trees, and today we made history. Olympians prove once again that sustainability is a critical component of living here. It's part of our values. We care deeply about our environment. We will work together to do our part to decrease carbon emissions, that we're willing to act as role models for the rest of the state of Washington and indeed the entire nation.
This has been a fantastic community party, and thanks for all your hard work.
I was over at the southwest side, just an amazing group of people. We got all the trees in the ground by, I think, 10 o'clock in the morning, and there's just, nobody wanted to disperse, we're moving around. Maybe we missed something around the corner. It was a fantastic, fantastic community effort. It was just so great to be a part of it. So thanks to all of you for all you did to make this happen. It's been a terrific day.
I had the chance yesterday to talk for a minute with our Congressman, Brian Baird. And he said, what's this trees? I said, we're planting 1,000 trees tomorrow. And his eyes got kind of big. And I said, and I think we've got over 500 volunteers showing up. And his eyes got really big. And he looked at me and he said, wow, what if we could do that in every city? And I said, exactly.
We are firmly rooting our community in a tradition that will foster sustainability and environmental stewardship for generations to come. We have an incredible urban forestry department in Olympia that believes that no goal is too high, and thanks to you, we proved them right today.
He who plants a tree plants a hope.